this.
Most important to show the books in Mayapur.
It's most important to show the books in Mayapur,
Especially the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
especially the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
So I told Gopal Krishna Maharaj and the BBT trustees
So he told Gopal Krishna Maharaj and the BBT trustees
to see that one copy of all the books are immediately dispatched to Mayapur.
to see that one copy of all the books were immediately dispatched to Mayapur
To put on display.
to put on display.
But in his room, we still have books on display.
So in his room, we still have books on display.
Because he tried to fulfill all the instructions of his spiritual master.
Because it's hard to fulfill all the instructions of the spiritual master.
So he translated Gita,
So he translated the Gita,
Bhagavatam,
Bhagavatam,
Chaitanya Charitamrita,
and Chaitanya Charitamrita,
and many other books.
and many other books.
So I wanted to show this to all the fellow Vaishnavas.
He wanted to show this to all the fellow Vaishnavas.
I saw that when sometimes Prabhupada received no translations.
I saw that sometimes when Prabhupada received new translations,
He looked at the books
he looked at the books
and tears would swell up in his eyes.
and tears would swell up in his eyes.
He was so happy.
He was so happy.
At that time, the deities were staying in a still tubular structure.
At that time, the deities were staying in a steel tubular structure.
Prabhupada, he promised the deities that he would give them a nice palace to stay in.
And Prabhupada promised the deities that he would give them a nice palace to stay in.
Prabhupada had personal relationship with all the deities.
Prabhupada had a personal relationship with all the deities.
Especially he gave his Guru Dakshina on the deities in Bombay, Vrindavan, and Mayapur.
And he especially gave his Guru Dakshina for the deities in Bombay, Vrindavan, and Mayapur.
A little bit Hyderabad.
And a little bit to Hyderabad.
So he was very much committed to fulfilling his promise to the deities.
So he was very much committed to fulfilling his promise to the deities.
It was a very historical moment when we all came in 1978
It was a very historical moment when we all came in 1978
to give the Radha Rasi Lila Sara Nidagor Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman deities and the temple.
to give Radha Ras Bihari Lalita Vishakha Nitai Gaur Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman their new temple.
One time, from Bombay, Prabhupada, he went to the Bombay ashram in Maharashtra.
Which ashram?
Bombay.
Vinod Bhave. One time in Bombay, Prabhupada went to the Vinod Bhave ashram.
And then he called us from Iowa
He called us from Mayapur
and from various parts of India.
and from various parts of India.
It was a Gita conference.
It was a Gita conference.
So they had all there,
So they had Vinod Bhave,
Prabhupada,
Srila Prabhupada,
and Swami Chidananda.
and one Swami Chidananda.
So, all there, he was practicing Mona because they were killing cows in India.
Vinod Bhave was practicing Mona because they were killing cows in India.
So, he'll write his message on a slip,
So he would write his message down on a slip,
but he didn't speak.
but he didn't speak.
So, he had his ashramites, which were many ladies, chant fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
So he had his ashramites, who were mostly ladies, to chant the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
And Prabhupada turn came.
Then Prabhupada's turn came.
He had all the devotees chant Hare Krishna.
He had all the devotees chant Hare Krishna.
They were chanting and dancing,
We were chanting and dancing,
playing on the jungle,
playing on the mridanga,
jumping,
jumping,
and all the people they clapped their hands and joined along.
and all the people clapped their hands and joined along.
Then Prabhupada he spoke on Bhagavad Gita.
Then Prabhupada spoke on Bhagavad Gita.
Then Swami Chidananda, his turn came.
Then Swami Chidananda's turn came.
He was a Mayavadi,
He was a Mayavadi,
but he saw how successful was the chanting of Srila Prabhupada. Successful.
He saw how successful was the chanting of Srila Prabhupada.
So he began to chant,
So he began to chant.
Satchidananda,
He started chanting Satchitananda, Krishna,
Satchidananda,
Satchidananda,
Krishna.
Krishna.
And nobody clapped.
But nobody clapped.
So Prabhupada saw that he was mimicking Prabhupada.
So Prabhupada saw that he was mimicking Prabhupada.
And Prabhupada told the devotees,
So Prabhupada called the devotees,
chant.
chant.
And they all began to chant.
And they all began to chant.
And everyone was relieved. Everybody was relieved
Everybody was relieved
from the Satchidananda.
from the Satchidananda.
So Prabhupada, he spread the message of Bhagavad Gita as it is.
Srila Prabhupada spread the message of Bhagavad Gita as it is.
And he wanted to see Mr. Bajaj family.
He went to see the Mr. Bajaj family.
Then he turned back to Mumbai.
Then he returned back to Mumbai,
I remember.
as far as I remember.
Prabhupada had instructed me to be an Indian citizen,
Prabhupada had instructed me to be an Indian citizen,
and so I applied in Calcutta.
I had applied in Kolkata,
But the Communist Party refused me.
but the Communist Party refused me.
So then I re-registered as a resident in Mumbai.
So then I re-registered as a resident of Mumbai.
I'm officially a resident in Mumbai.
So I'm officially a resident of Mumbai.
Then he took me to Srinathji's father,
Then he took me to Srinathji's father,
who was a Rajya Sabha member.
who was a Raj Sabha member.
And I don't know exactly what he said,
I don't know exactly what he said,
but he was talking to Srinathji and his father
but he was talking to Srinathji and his father
to support me, the Indian citizen.
to support me to be an Indian citizen.
So my application came in Mumbai,
So my application came in Mumbai,
and it was sponsored by Minister Desai, Nathji's father.
and it was sponsored by Mr. Desai, Nathji's father.
So, and I had 30,000 public signatures,
I had 30,000 public signatures,
13 MPs,
13 MPs,
7 ministers.
7 ministers,
I got through.
and then I got through.
All thanks to them there.
All thanks to Bombay.
So, Prabhupada had great visions,
So Prabhupada had great visions,
and he saw Mumbai as a very essential part of his strategy.
and he saw Mumbai as a very essential part of his strategy.
He said, what's the use of us glorifying Indian culture
He said, what's the use of us glorifying Indian culture
if all the Indians are going to hell,
if all the Indians are going to hell,
if they're mimicking the West?
if they're mimicking the West?
You know, the story, he said, new crows and old crows.
He told a story of new crows and old crows.
Old crows are a little selective on the garbage they eat. The garbage they eat.
The new crows are,
Old crows.
the old crows are selective on the garbage they eat.
In Western countries, they're already tired out from all the garbage.
From the Western countries, they've already tried out all the garbage,
And they're tired.
and they're tired.
They want something new.
They want something new.
But the new mimickers of the West,
But the new mimickers of the West,
they eat any old garbage.
they eat any old garbage.
So Prabhupada, he wanted Mumbai, ISKCON, to stop this rot in India.
So Prabhupada wanted this to stop in India.
To stop the rot.
The rock?
rock.
Stop the rock in India.
So I heard in Los Angeles
I heard him in Los Angeles
that the Rukmini Dwarkanath deities
that the Rukmini Dwarkanath deities
had told Prabhupada
had told Prabhupada
that he should preach in India
that he should preach in India,
in addition to the West.
in addition to the West.
So because he had the instruction from his guru
So because he had the instruction from his guru
to preach in the West,
to preach in the West,
but he got the instruction directly from Krishna
when he got the instruction directly from Krishna,
to also preach in India.
he also preached in India.
So we're very thankful for ISKCON Mumbai
So we're very thankful to ISKCON Mumbai
having this 40th anniversary.
for having this 40th anniversary.
And very significant
It's very significant
because it's fulfilling Prabhupada's desires.
because it's fulfilling Prabhupada's desire.
In 1978, the deity was offered a palace.
In 1978, the deities were offered a palace.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.